The 2012 Alabama soccer team is about to kick off their season, and they had their first practice today. Coach, how do you feel about getting back out here on the practice field?
Well, it's a good start. You know, a lot of times you come out and the first practice isn't the best because there's so much excitement and anxiety, and everybody's trying to measure each other up. Where's everybody at, and it's super competitive. So it's usually after a couple days where the players start to relax, get used to the environment, sort of the new personnel that we've got, until we really can start hitting our stride and get going. But it was a great starting point this morning.
Coach, your team made it to the NCAA tournament last year. I'm sure everyone was excited to get out here today and kind of build on that and see where this team can go.
That's certainly the goal of the program, and we're really proud of that team last year that got us there. I think it was a big stepping stone that this program needed to get to. But now the objective is not to be a flash in the pan and to be in one year and out the next. We want to develop some consistency at that level. So, as happy as we are that we got there last year, it's a totally new team, a totally different group. So the challenge is going to be just as big for this next group to get us back there.
And Coach, you replaced a lot of seniors on defense. Did you see anyone kind of stepping up today that you think maybe can solidify some of those roles?
Yeah, when you talk about those seniors that we lost, it's hard to replace experience. Mm-hmm. But I feel confident that as we look at those spots across the back, the people that are going to be playing there for us this year are going to be just as talented as the players that we had back there last year, and we'll just have to coach them up so that that experience issue doesn't factor in too much.
And one of the positions that you're going to have to fill is going to be your goalie position. That's an important position on the team. Who do you see stepping up there and kind of filling that role?
Well, for the first time ever, we've got true competition for a starting job back there, which we've never had since in my tenure here. And we're excited about the possibilities of whoever ends up in there. We saw enough of Emily all spring last spring, and she's ready to go. She's definitely, SEC starting caliber type goalkeeper, and now having Shelby in here to compete with Emily, she brings a lot of experience. She's 2 years of college experience in the Pac-12, and been in some under 20 national team camps. So competition is going to be very high for the starting job and goal, but it's going to be healthy competition.
And Coach, you had a great recruiting class last year. That's maybe your first time seeing some of these players here out on this Alabama soccer field. How did you see them adjusting to their first day of practice here?
They're all good enough players, good enough athletes, committed enough, fit enough, where I don't think it's going to be a steep learning curve for any of them. It's a really talented group, and they're ready to go, and they've showed it from the start here.
Your first game this season is an exhibition match against Clemson, August the 11th at Clemson. What are you looking to get out of that matchup?
Well, it's a chance for us to go on the road, to get away a little bit during preseason, so we'll be able to spend some quality time together. Clemson, I know enough about obviously that program there, and them playing in the ACC, that they'll present a formidable challenge, and that's exactly what you want. You don't want to play an exhibition game that you're just going to go out and walk all over a team and win and not getting anything out of it. Well, we're going to be tested on both ends of the field, and that's exactly what we want. We're excited about that.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck on the season. And Alabama's first exhibition matchup is August 11th against Clemson. Then they will play Kennesaw State in Atlanta, Georgia, before their first match here on August the 24th against Sanford. Reporting from the Alabama soccer field, Christopher England with Tide TV.